standing by the 525 E28, but working on the E3 2800. Just to give you an update, I'm going to show you what we've been doing. So fixing the doors and etc. But take your walk around and show you now. So here we have an update. So what I've done effectively, and it just amazes me that when you have a car of, they are rare, and it's such a nice car and it's such a good condition generally, that panel beaters, whoever must have sprayed this car at some stage, didn't do the simple things like, or just setting door hinges and things like that. All the windows didn't work. So you can see my finger marks all over here. So I have stripped all the doors, I have stripped the door locks, I have stripped the window winder mechanisms, which are, the nice thing is this thing is very simple to work on. So we've stripped all of those things out. I have reassembled them, cleaned them. A lot of them, it was old grease that had got hard and had been not serviced in a long time, and got all of that sort of stuff out, cleaned. Petrol, good old petrol, cleaned it out, got some thinners, cleaned it out. Then what I did was discovered a lot of them were broken and damaged. So what I did was then took out my trusty bucket of nuts and bolts. I put shims in some of the units that weren't working properly, shimmed them. Then I put in new bolts and nuts that I had available, tightened them all up, serviced them, and when I'd finished doing that, I then set the door locks, which is a painstaking process because I'm not a panel beater by trade. I'm a home guy. So you managed to get all those things sort of set and done, and as you can see, these doors all had to be banged before. Now they're just, and it's closed. Before you had to stand and bang them, and then they didn't close. So, and all the windows now work. As you can see, that's it. All of them now closed. Lovely, they're closed. You can see their lines. This one here is just got a little bit of setting to do, fine setting, but we'll get there. But they're all now closed, lock, windows all work. This one here, I found the back left door, I found the glass, it just fell into the car when I did it. But yeah, that's an update on what I was doing there. So now we're coming here to the engine side of things, and I'll walk around here. So on the headers, let me get my torch so I can shine there for you. What I discovered is on the headers, let's see if I can get a torch in here. So obviously this is the side of the block. Let's see if I can do it. So that header over there in the distance, so you might not see it. Let me put the torch somewhere else. Let's see if I can get it rigged up, jimmied over here. Come on, let's get it in. There's somewhere I can put it that won't fall on us. Oh no, I'm going to fail on this one. But anyway, so you can see that header up there, possibly over there. Okay, that one for some reason is leaking. So what I'm going to do is get in there, tighten it. If necessary, take the bolt out and have a look and see if there's a gasket in behind there that has failed. But when you start it, it pours a bit of oil out of there. So I'm going to address that. It's not going to be a fix permanent. It's just going to be so that I can get it to run and drive nicely and check it out and make sure what else has to be done to the car. You can actually see over here the oil there on the exhaust that's coming from that header. So obviously it smokes like crazy when you start it up because the oil's dripping from over there. You can see it in the distance, it's dripping. So yeah, we're gonna try and see if we can get that sorted out. Otherwise, you can see the motor hasn't been done long ago because it's all fairly painted, and I've got a leak over here I can see, which I need to address. So over here and over there, but I think that might just be the fending article there, which is, I think, a little brass washer in there that needs to be tightened. I was put a sealer on it, but I'll double check, go through everything, and I'm going to do that now. So yeah, I thought I'd just give you an update, and as you can see underneath the car, I haven't really shown you underneath the car. Let's do that. I do think that the center bearing on this thing is shot on the prop shaft, but I need to get there, and I can see a bit of an oil leak over there, and the gearbox at the back. We will get to that and have a look, but if you have a look underneath the car, it's generally in good nick. It's not damaged. There's no damage or marks of where it's bottomed out or anything. If you're looking at it from underneath, it looks pretty solid. The drag links over there, you can see them, they shot. I need to replace them. They're worn out, so I might as well do ball joints and things at the same time. So if you go around that side there, you'll see, you're not going to see it, but they are worn. We can see it when we try and do the turning and that sort of thing. So yeah, a little bit of TLC underneath, but generally in good nick, the car underneath. Can't really complain. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, it's a clean car to start with. It's a good foundation. I think those are all tired. Those tie rod ends and drag links and that are tired. So we need to have a look at those things. And there's a bit of a leak on the back of the gearbox. You might be able to see in the distance onto the exhaust. Might just have to have a look and see what's going on there. But it is a 4-speed that I would like to change to a 5-speed at some stage. I don't know if you fit a dogleg 5 into this or not or what, but I will get the advice at the time and we'll upgrade it to a 5-speed, which will just make far better cruising sense on our long highways here in South Africa, especially if you want to go a long trip. From a fuel perspective, I think it'll be far more practical. But yeah, that's underneath of the car. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. Sump looks alright. There's no leaks on the sump or anything. So yeah, I'm happy. So obviously this is the 535 that's in here. So I don't know much about 535, but hey, Google is a wonderful instrument, and so is YouTube. A lot of guys have been coming back to us. So thanks very much for all your comments, and check us out on Instagram as well. Don't forget we've got a page there, and hope you enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe, share and like. Keep you posted.